All right, peace, YouTube. What's going on? We back with another trending hot topic commentary show where we do all the latest and hottest reaction and reviews. I'm your host, N Lynch. Let's talk. All right, so we got part two to Miss Boujule, with All Black Men Don't Cheat. This one we're gonna title with All Black Men Don't Cheat Part Two, hashtag Ladies Accountability, because pretty much she kind of reiterating what she was saying on part one on this one, but she's adding a bit on the accountability on the woman's part, because the saying is that all black men is toxic. All this toxic masculinity is all in the air, all in the atmosphere. Men ain't nothing, men ain't this, that. All black men ain't don't not faithful, all black men cheat, things of that nature, right? But there are signs and there are red flags if you feel that way. I mean, because we all know that that's not the case. That it's only a few people who think that way. We know that's not all women, and we know that all black men don't cheat. We know all men don't cheat, just like we know all women don't cheat. But since we like to say this stuff, so all right, so cool. So where's the accountability? Because we pick up on signs. Like, people like to talk about energy and vibes, and this is the whole age of match my energy, match my vibe. I just want somebody to chill and vibe with, all that stuff. So when you pick up on vibes and energy and stuff, why don't you end it there? Why people keep thinking that they can give people the benefit of the doubt or change them and all that stuff? Like, no. I mean, to be fair, I thought I was one of those people who thought so well, but I mean, I guess that just takes experience and development, and just knowing you and yourself and your true worth and your true value, and you just like, you know what, I ain't got time for all that. Like, life is too short, and it's too many people on this earth to be focused on this one particular individual when I could be moving on and doing something else. So that's just my thoughts, but I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I'm gonna let Bijoulet tell her in her own words, and we can pick it, dissect it, see what we come up with. But before we do that, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon and all. That way y'all be notified every time I upload the latest and greatest. So if y'all done that, let's start with this video.
A lot of these rappers made it okay to disrespect women. Alright, here we go. Alright, so listen, Kamal, we not about to sit here and act like it's the rapper's fault that women get treated the way they do. Please, we're not doing that. It has nothing to do with being a rapper. It has to do with people and their mindset and how they think. Alright? At the end of the day, we all old enough to know better. It has nothing to do with influence. Again, we're talking about a man like Derek that knew, like, this man built his platform solely about being faithful, treating women right, not tolerating disrespect for men. He knew. It was no influences. We can't sit here and blame it on that. It has nothing to do with that. He solely did what he wanted to do, because that was just him. But black men and men in general have to get it together. You can't get mad at what we're being shown. Show and prove. Set the standard. Right. Now, again, I've met men that, didn't do right by me, and I've met men that have done right by me. So that's why I can sit here and say that I know for a fact it's good men out here. I would never sit here and put everybody in one category that they all ain't shit.
Because I'm gonna pause right there for a second. But for those who just joined us, when she said Derek, she's talking about Derek Jackson. This is a throwback video that I'm just reacting to because it's timeless. It's still the topic of discussion. Still goes with hand in hand with today. I mean, the Derek Jackson situation only happened like in February or March, so I mean, it still was this year. So, but like she was saying, there are some people that's good and there are some people that's bad. She met men that did her good and men that did her dirty. Same thing. Like, you can't put everybody in one single box. Like, first of all, that's not fair. like that's corny. It's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because like, treat others into like how you want to be treated. So basically, Do you want people to put you in the category? So like let's just say, like I'm gonna talk to my sisters for a second. Would y'all like if a bunch of other group of nationality people start saying, oh, black women are the only woman that does this, and like we're not talking about men, we talking about the group of women. If white women was like, oh, y'all trying to be like us, y'all hate us, all black women the same, y'all do this, y'all do this, y'all all putting weave in y'all hair and all that, and some of y'all don't do that. Like, would y'all like that? Or like, oh, y'all all cheaters, y'all all this, y'all all sluts, things of that nature. Like, that's not cool. That's not fair. So we're not even gonna play that role. Everybody got their lane. Some people got the lane of being a not, person, and some people got the lane of trying to do better. You just gotta pick it. And there are signs. Like we talk about these red flags. I guess I'm assuming that's the same thing. The signs, the red flags, we see them. We pick up on them. We choose to ignore them. And then we play the victim role when the things go wrong with us. And that's all of us. All of us. Even me too. Like, I was in the exact same situation. So I keep tell y'all when I talk about these things, when I make these videos, I'm putting my own self in the situation too, because we all in this stuff together. Let me let her finish.
Because then it speaks value of me and my character and what type of person I am. Who am I that I'm attracting these type of people? Now, accountability on the women's part. Good morning, Delilah. The accountability for the women, when you meet these men, you know what type of men they are. Like, stop with that, oh, I didn't know what type of person he was, he switched, he changed. Stop. Because in the beginning, he did or said something that showed you what type of person he is. What's good, Nakeem? He showed you who he was. And you chose to ignore the signs. Like right now, a lot of people, they clowning Derek's wife and calling her a fool and all that. I'm not sitting here saying they wrong. Because she known him for years before they got married. Before they got married, he was cheating on her and disrespecting her. And she still chose to stick by him. After that, you can't blame nobody but yourself. It's on you.
And did not, correct me if I'm wrong, but I seen a video when all this stuff was going on. Kevin Samuels and a couple of other people were saying the exact same thing. Like, you can't really feel sorry. And not even just Kevin Samuels, but I heard a lot of women talking about this, because a lot of people want to talk about bad about Kevin Samuels. So, all right, I give you that, whatever, because I don't buy it. But people don't like to listen when you bring up Kevin Samuels and men. So we're gonna bring up women talking about all this stuff too. There's a lot of females who was on this platform and other platforms alike, when the whole Derek Jackson thing came about, and they were even saying that you can't really feel sorry for her because she knew. And then some people were saying, well, she didn't know. But then it came out that she did know. She knew that he was a cheater back before they even got married. But because he cheated apparently before they got married or something like that, but she still chose to stay with him. So it's like, all right, you can't really blame nobody but yourself. And this is why she now apparently, like, she's all like super religious and all that stuff now and trying to be caught up because she's emotionally, drained, and she's trying to get like some type of spiritual energy, some spiritual strength or whatever. Like, I don't know if she's going to counseling and all that stuff. Like, I don't know that stuff, so I can't say. But that's just what it is. So let me let her finish.
Now, people was under the impression that she didn't know what was going on and that she didn't deserve what she was getting. But as I had a feeling, she knew. She knew exactly what the fuck he was doing, and she chose to still deal with it, still be around it. So accountability starts with you. Ain't nobody gonna sit here. I'm a woman that it's accountability with me. You can't make me feel sorry for you. I can't feel sorry for nobody's situation because we all have some type of level of common sense. Even a person with less intelligence, something is shown to them and let them know like what's going on. You're not going to convince me of otherwise.
Right. And I talk about that all the time because common sense is like a big virtue. Like, and because it seems like it's lost these days. You know, common sense is it's like a what you call it, an anomaly, because it seems like no one got it anymore. Like they don't use common sense, and that goes for every spectrum. Like common sense is just common sense, and you can use it for any type of conversation. It can be for any type of situation. It's just common sense, and people don't got it no more. So and I'm at the point now in my life where it's just like I feel like I'm just stuck around a whole bunch of robots or people who just choose to be dumb and clueless, because a lot of us we got that common. I think most of us got common sense. You know, other than being like some type of mental confliction or whatever. But even within, most of them too got common sense, because you don't have to be the most smartest, brightest person, or have the highest brain functions to know just common sense, right from wrong, in and out, up and down, left and right, things of that nature. Like, you get what I'm trying to say? So like that just comes into play, and that's like one of my biggest pet peeves these days, when it seems like people avoid of that. But let her finish, and then I'll end the video.
Well, that's not too fair to say, oh man, that's not fair to say at all. So I won't say that, but a lot of men need to show and prove. Okay, so cousin, I'll say it's just the type of men that we interact with. We got to be able to learn how to pick up the game, recognize what's being said to us, what's being said, and what the actions are. It shows something completely different. So if it shows something completely different, that's your answer right there. Stop with the benefit of the doubt. Stop thinking that you can change a person. No, people are going to be who they are. That's just it. Bottom line, I'ma always feel like I know black men can do great, are great, and that's the narrative that I'm always going to push. As soon as I saw the Derek situation, was I disappointed? Absolutely, because of the type of platform that he's on is what was disappointment. Like, I can't sit here and talk to y'all about doing right by men and treating men right, and then the whole time I'm being a wife and I'm disrespecting my husband. You know what I mean? I'm out here doing him and treating him all types of ways. Like I told y'all in the beginning when I first started coming on this platform, was I always this person? Absolutely not. At one point, did I need to fix me? Absolutely. I had to do right by me so I could do right by my man. It's just that simple. I can't expect my man to treat me right, and I'm not doing right by him.
Basically. And so I guess I stopped the video right there. And so my final thoughts on that is, like, we all just gotta take accountability on ourselves, and that's both men and women. Like, if we start seeing signs early on in the person, instead of trying to, you know, give people the benefit of the doubt all the time, um, instead of trying to feel like you can change them, make them better, like, move on. Like, we don't have time to waste in this world. Like, it's tomorrow not promised. I just made a video a few days ago saying always protect your meat. It's just an acronym for, your money, basically your money slash mental, your energy, your attitude, and your time. And that's key word, your time. Like, shoot, all of it, your mental, your energy, your attitude, your time. Like, it goes hand in hand with this whole topic and situation. Like, so we don't always have to give people our time. We don't always have to give people our energy, our mental. Like, we don't have to. A lot of us, especially as black people, we feel like we're owed to do that, but we really don't. So that's just my thoughts on this whole situation. Let me know how y'all feel about it. Let me know. We can talk it up in the comment section below. Chop it up. Let me know how y'all feel about Miss Bijou. I'ma put her information down in the well, shoot. First I'ma ask her first, and then if she cool with it, then I'ma come back to the video and put her information down in the description box below, so y'all can look her up and start checking her out herself. But Yeah, I'm a fan. I like what she's talking about, and I think that more people need to start hearing this because, like a lot of us say here in this sector, forget what we say as far as the men because a lot of y'all women, y'all really don't care. We can be right as rain, and y'all won't listen to us. But it takes a woman for y'all to listen to. So I'm glad that more and more women are starting to speak up and start talk and having this type of discussion. So it's more time she go live and start doing videos. I'm gonna start recording them and doing reaction videos to them, so y'all can start getting to know who she is, and also hearing the conversation too, because it's real important and it might actually help a person. So that's how I feel about it. But let me know how y'all feel. Drop your comments down below. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.